do it right here and go back, way back.
It's the Going Way Back show with Money B. Classic hip hop, raw and uncut.
It's the Going Way Back show with Money B, your home for classic hip hop, raw and uncut. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Of course, I am joined by my lovely co-host, producer, and now control room engineer, Time Teasy in the building. Shout out to DJ Always. That's the entire crew. As it stands, we are waiting for my special guest, Psycho Les of the Beatnuts. Until he gets here, I do want to share some exciting news. I know I've been talking about it, but they are finally here. If you can't see what I'm wearing, I am wearing the official The Going Way Back Show t-shirts. That's right. So, these will be sold exclusively on 90shiphop.com, which is a sponsor along with dumerch.com, where you can also get your exclusive and officially licensed Digital Underground merchandise. So you definitely want to go to either of those websites and shop, or you can click the link in the info box below and get right to the websites. I'm excited because we're relaunching DU merch very soon. It's going to have a whole new look and everything like that. So, I'm real excited to let the people know about it. I know we didn't get to do the, The time capsule mix. So some people might be confused. So we're going to give it a little time to see if anybody jumps in. And if not, I'm not a party by myself, me and Time Teasy. But yeah, I'm just waiting on the homie Psycho Les. Shout out to Music Scribe. You know what I mean? They're part of the team, getting it done. Also want to share the exciting news about the Virus Streaming Network. Make sure you download that, on all your apps, phones, and Roku and Fire Sticks, because they do have True TV, which is a hip hop channel, which the Going Way Back show will soon be broadcast from the Virus Streaming Network, along with a few other exciting new hip hop shows of the same genre. So definitely. What up, Carlin? I see you in the building. I'm not sure if you went and tried to look for us on the time capsule mix. I will say DJ Always did make a time capsule mix, which was actually dope. So I'm gonna find a way to get that in there. And I might come off the top with a few trivia questions, just so that we can start getting involved with these Going Way Back show teas, which will be exclusive to 90shiphop.com. But of course, in the upcoming weeks, while available, I will be giving away a Going Way Back show t-shirt each week to my prize winners. So I know that you guys are just excited as I am. That's about it. Carly, do you have a question? Oh, Time Teasy, should we talk about what we went through this week? I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it's all, it speaks to the ingenuity of not only us, but people in general. Sometimes when you're backed into a corner, you can either crumble, fold, or you can fight your way out of that corner, and ingenuity is the mother of invention, right? So we had to learn on the fly how to kind of really conduct the back end of this production. You know what I mean? So like I said, Tatizi is controlling the boards these days. You know how it is. I see Chris Cleasy in the building. What up, Christine? Who's that? I don't got my glasses on. Is that Bundina? I'm trying to read it. Oh, Sarah's in the building. What up, though? And man, everybody's in here. We just kind of chilling, waiting on Psycho Lizness. Oh, you know what? I didn't prepare um, the trivia questions for this week, but let me just come up with one off the top of the head because I do want to give away one of these shirts. I'm excited. You see, I got mine on, and I want you guys to be sporting your very own the Going Way Back Show T-shirt. And if you do win, do me a favor because we do this not only to share with you, but we want you to share with us. That means take a picture wearing the tee and post it. And to these first few winners, if you would like, I'll actually sign the back of it because these are the first few of the shirts. So these are collective items. These are one of, I think I printed up 8 or 9 of them. The one I'm wearing included. So let's get into it. This will be real easy, even though it's not multiple choice. The first person, because I know everybody will know the answer to this, first person will win Going Way Back Show T-shirt. The trivia question is, in a song famous by LL Cool J, finish this sentence. What's the sentence? Let me think. LL. Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had it all figured out in my head just now. I'm gonna get back to that. But definitely remember, just think LL. What the hell was I gonna say? I forgot about it. But anyway, how y'all doing? I'm bullshitting right now. I'm waiting for Psycho Les to get on in here. No questions. Or if y'all got questions for Psycho Les or the Beatnuts, when again, if y'all not familiar with Psycho Les, y'all know the music, what's his name in some of the song? Watch Out Now. They produced for Big Pun. They got their joints, The Reign of the Tech, Off the Books. They got joints. So definitely get familiar with that. What are we doing? Christine says, thanks again for playing that song last week. Which song was that? Oh, you talking about, was that Chocolate Hennessy? What is a panther? What type of panther are you talking about, Chris Clark? Are you talking about, Pink Panther? What kind of panther are you referring to? Somebody said, oh, ask Psycho Les, did he work on the Chi Ali's first album? Well, the Beatnuts, I believe they produced Chi Ali's entire first album, but we definitely want to ask him about that. What is an anther? What is it, Panther from LL Cool J? What did LL say? Fill in the blank. Whoever says this first wins the T-shirt. LL said, kiss you on your cheek and say blank. What did he say? From LL Cool J. Kiss you on your cheek and say blank. That's the LL lyric I need you to complete. First person to answer it on in the chat room, then they will win the very first Going Way Back Show T-shirt, courtesy of 90s Hip Hop and the Going Way Back Show. As we wait, Tati, chime in, let me know if somebody wins that. Because, real quick, I just want to, pay my respect to Chadwick Boseman. We lost another great over the week. And John Thompson, longtime coach of the Georgetown Hoyas, both who were very, they were empowering. They were powerful and empowering. One, just the roles that Chadwick Boseman played, as Black Panther, who our son loves, James from James Brown to who else did he play? He played a lot of roles. But man, to do all of that and just to to be fighting cancer for the last 4 years and to not even complain about it or let us know what was going on and still to be able to work and do all the things that he was doing, you know, much respect and just, man, he will be missed. John Thompson, you know, he was the face for many of us Black youths in the 80s, you know, the Georgetown Hoyas, that was the Black basketball team, historically Black college, you know, Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Sleepy Floyd, Michael Jackson, Allen Iverson, you know, John Thompson, he raised those boys to men in college because he wasn't just a basketball coach, but he was you know, they all speak on how he was such a father figure. And when they would talk, they rarely talked about basketball, but they talked about life and how he prepared them to be men, young Black men in America. So, you know, respect to John Thompson Jr. You know, we just lost him as well. Uh-oh, Derek Mallory, you can't win no more shirts. We put you on the do not. Oh yeah, that's the other caveat about these. I'm sorry, Derek. You know, I do got to shout you out because that is the answer to. Oh wait, somebody said it before you, and say no. Yeah, Derek Mallory said, "Ooh, good." Wait, no, actually, Derek, you didn't get it right. You have to say the exact lyric. So Derek has not won, so it's still out there. Everybody's coming close, but what's the exact lyric? Kiss you on the cheek and say blank. You have to say the complete, whoever says the complete phrase will win the t-shirt. That's what's happening. Slow Pain from Goodfellas. When did that happen? Oh, but yeah, the other thing about these shirts, and I apologize for anybody who can't, but like I said, I only ran like a run of about 7 or 8 for this first test, and I did not. I repeat, I did not press up any 3X's or 4X's. And actually, to be honest with you, I have one small, one medium, one L, one XL, and one 2X. So that's goddamn, that's 5 shirts. I might have 2Ls because I know I printed up 7. So anyway, I'll give those away until they're gone. So if somebody wins the okay, is that Lunge Brown? If I'm saying it right, we have a winner. He said, "Kiss you on the cheek and say, 'Ooh, girl, you're so sweet.'" So ding, ding, ding. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Is it Lou? Is that Lou NJ Brown or Lunge Brown? You gotta tell me how to pronounce it, but you are the winner. So if you do, and even if you are a 3X or 4X, just tell me the size you want because you can use it as a gift. You know, I'll sign it. You can hang it up because this is collector's item, the very first run of these shirts. And if you want, you can leave, now not in the comments, but leave in my DM on Instagram. Tantizi, you tell me how they can do that here. Send us a private message with the information. You can either go to Instagram and at MoneyB69 and DM. Go ahead. Sorry. Right, but can they DM on YouTube or do they have to DM me in Instagram? Okay. Well, what is it? Lounge Brown? Lounge? Okay, Lounge Brown. I got you. Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown. Yeah, man. You can send me a message here or you can DM me on Instagram at MoneyB69. And I believe Psycho Les is in the building. But give me all your information and we will take care of you. All right. So I believe Les is in this thing. Let me check on it. Uh-oh, what happened? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Psycho Les just requested to jump in, so I think he is in this thing. He's joining right now. So we're just waiting for him to pop in. See if we could do that. It's much what it feel like to do like what do you call it? Improv. When you do stand up, you just jump up there and you start doing it. Because I only plan to talk to Psycho Les and give out some of these shirts, right? But circumstances withstanding, let's see. Yo, Les, if you on, turn your camera on. Make sure your camera's on. And you unmute. Unmute your microphone and turn your camera on. If you can hear me. While time takes to get it right. Bear with us, y'all. Like I said, we just we get this thing together in live time. You got it, Ty Teasy. Yo, Les, turn your camera on if you can hear me. Yo, Les, you gotta click the thing across your camera so we can see you. There we go. We're getting it. Yo, y'all shout out Ty Teasy, man. This is, in the last couple of days, we're working this thing out. And she's doing an amazing job. So bear with us. Yo, Les, can you hear?
Yeah. What's good? You hear me?
I can hear you.
Bye-bye.
We can't see you though.
All right. So
You gotta click the your camera thing. There we go. You know, some of us old folks do be with the technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't running from it. I already know I'm old, man. It's okay.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
What up?
Psycho Les in the building. What it do?
Good. It's good. I'm chilling, B. Just here. What's
What's up with you, fam? Nothing, man. We just been talking and cats in the chat room, they're already asking the questions, things that we would talk about, but let's jump in since it was asked. Someone was asked, did you produce on Chi Ali's album? And I was like, they produced the whole album. So let's just jump right into that, man. Talk about that experience, about how you know him and how you ended up doing that album, as well as, the relationship still since he's been out and what's going on with you guys.
So around that Chi Ali time, Beatnuts was in the studio doing demos. So we got this project. You hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So we got this project from Chris Lighty, rest in peace, Chris Lighty. And we practically turned all our demos into Chi Ali songs. So every song you hear was a Beatnuts demo. So that was really how we got in. We just produced and wrote the whole album.
You just made an album and just said, here, rap it. The songs are done.
Yeah, me, Fashion, and Juju.
Okay, but you rewrote the lyrics to fit him.
I mean, a lot of it was written already. It was all written already.
All right. Well, I gotta ask because just I'm envisioning a kid about to do this album, but then I'm also envisioning Intoxicated Demons. And like one of my favorite joints from back then was the Here's a Little Story. You know what I mean? Because
Word, word.
y'all just
Hell yeah.
talking mad shit on there, right?
I mean, that's
So
back then we was just trying to say the most outrageous shit we could say, man. Like that was that time where we just had to say the craziest shit. So
I thought y'all was really doing that shit.
yeah.
I know I was.
I mean, it was easy for us to do it. It was nothing.
Word, because there's even a story, and somebody also asked for me to ask you. When Fashion left the group, there were rumors that he did some sort of interview when he was talking about, one time he saw you really running down the street with a tech, chasing some cat, blah blah blah. What was that all about?
I don't know. He's just talking shit,
Word.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably, he's probably not trying to support the whole gun movement and all that. So that's what it sounded like to me, like,
Oh, like he was just like
yeah.
that wasn't it.
But
But
this
did
was.
it happen?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's happening. Come on, we was all around that shit. We lived through that shit.
No, I'm saying like I know you lived through it, but I'm saying was he really telling like, oh man, I see my man running through the joint with the thing. I mean, it's been enough time now. They can't come back and get you.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get fast on this. Why we didn't reach out to Fast? You should have got fast on this.
Well, you know what? Actually, like I said, it was a cat that I worked with kind of set the whole thing up, and then I just asked for a contact. He gave me yours, so I would love, and Juju actually hit me back. He just said he was busy, he couldn't jump on the joint. So
Go.
I would like to have all three of you guys on at one time just to get the full spectrum
Yeah.
and the perspective,
Yeah.
and kind of go back into the history, because a lot of cats don't know. Y'all been rocking for a long time, way back to the Native Tongue days and whatnot. So how did you even get into the game or decide that production was what you wanted to do?
Well, me and Juju, we was like DJs from the same neighborhood, so that's what we did. We just used to go digging, and just meeting the Jungle Brothers and being in the studio with them, we learned a lot about sampling, the whole sampling game, and drum machines and how music was put together, and just saving our chips to buy MPCs and get the game, get the ball turning.
And I always tell people, or I openly admit, I did fashion some of my rhyme style after the Jungle Brothers. I don't think they get enough recognition for that album Straight Out the Jungle is a classic and a masterpiece.
We get our stuff. Shit, it's like Jungle Brothers flows,
Yeah, me especially with the ad-libs. If you listen to the DU stuff, because it was me and Shock rhyming back and forth. I was always envisioning being like the Jungle Brothers, just with the ad-libs. Yeah, she committed. Do ya and all that. Were you in those sessions when they were recording that album?
Yeah, we was there. Forces by what was it? Nature.
Brought to you by the Forces of Nature.
Or something.
Yeah, brought by the Forces of Nature.
There for that. A lot of Tribe Called Quest. We was there with a lot of people back in those days. Was working out of the studio called Calliope. You probably remember that studio it's called Calliope, and a lot of hits came out of there. Biz Markie was in there recording a lot of
Word. As far as artists that you worked with and produced for, give me a couple of your favorites, and then give me like just a quick story about recording with one of them cats.
Well, Method Man was cool. It was fun, recording with him. He's like a super lyrical. Yeah. So it's funny because he came to the studio all full of jewelry, like his chains. He wore every chain he had. He wore every little grandma ring he had. Every bracelet he had. He wore everything. He was like, "Yo, I'm coming to the Beatnuts session. I know these niggas is gonna be like flooded." So he was like, "I'm wearing all my shit." And meanwhile, he didn't even have nothing on. I'm like, that shit was funny to me. It's like, we don't give a shit, whatever.
So wait, so when he was recording, was this shit like clanging around when he was trying to do it?
All around, all you hear is cans, like cling cling.
Did you tell him? He's like, nigga, take that shit out.
Nah, we was laughing at him. He was like, "Come on, nigga, look at us. We ain't here to fucking show off chains. We're here to get this music done."
Yeah. Like it ain't no
We
club.
did that
Let's
song.
just get it done.
We did that remix. It's called Sacabo Remix. Check for that, Method Man.
Word. And then talk about your relationship with Pun and recording with him. Because I always hear, outside of him being a lyricist, I always hear about the type of dude he was. So speak to us about your relationship with Pun and recording with him as well.
Yeah, I mean, Pun was, we met Pun through Fat Joe, and Fat Joe was our label mate on Relativity Records / Violator back then. And, Pun was always a Beatnuts fan. He was always our fan, and he always wanted to work with us. And we loved him too. He was mad lyrical. So, we got the opportunity to reach out to him and to ask him if he wanted to jump on this joint, and he said, hell yeah. So we went to the Bronx, we bought a few beats with us, and we played him a few beats, and he picked the off the books beat. He was like, yo, all the beats are hot, but if we do this beat right here, we all blowing up. So the rest is history. We drove back to Brooklyn, went to the studio, and dropped it.
Like you said, and the rest is history. Why do you think that Pun isn't mentioned? People talk about the top 5, 6 lyricists. I think Pun deserves a place up near the top, but I don't hear his name mentioned in those.
Well, I think just Latinos always get a hard time to get their shine and shit, and people to approve their shine, So it's we all know it's like, come on, Pun is one of the most lyrical cats out, that in the game, then and now, Word.
Yeah, but what's crazy is, and tell me if I lose you here, but I almost look at it sometimes like possibly he could have been too lyrical because he was saying so much stuff that people couldn't catch it sometimes. I have to go back and listen to even today. Go back and be like, God damn, I ain't.
It takes people a few years to catch up to shit, So it was just mad futuristic. Styles upon styles.
Word. Yeah, he had them, right? Obviously my guys, you did an album with the Alcoholics, and those are my dudes. But the name of the group, the Lick Nuts, was that the name of the album, or is that what you guys called the group?
I mean, it started off because we was label mates again on Loud Records, and we was gonna do a tour, and we was gonna just call it the Lick Nuts, because they're the licks with the nuts, so we call it a Lick Nuts tour. And then it turned into let's do one song, which was the Grumpy Crocodile, and then it turned into, oh, motherfuckers want an album now. So it's like, we recorded, we got like 9 joints, but it's just sitting around. It's on the shelf. It's collecting dust right now.
Yeah, because when I first heard about that, I mean, just me knowing how crazy they are, and from hearing you guys on record, I just thought that was going to be crazy. I was waiting for that to.
I mean, I mean, it's
really
still there. You just gotta dust it
take
off.
off. Word.
Word.
Somebody's asking to tell us about the Curious, the Constipated Monkeys album. Talk about that record.
Word. Curious, that was another one. We just used to be in the studio hanging out, a lot of fun those days. Just, he's another lyrical cat. He's real lyrical
Yeah.
too. Good with the freestyle. Like he'll just get on the mic and just start spitting, right off the top. So, you need a certain type of skill to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You still talk to Curious? I haven't heard his name in a while.
I mean, through the social media, I shout out a couple of people here and there, but yeah, everybody's doing their thing. So,
Word. So how are you keeping yourself busy as far as production and just musically,
Hey,
or have you moved on to some other things?
yeah, I mean, I'm out on the West Coast now, so I'm just out here with the fam, just spending a lot of time with my daughter and everybody, working on a lot of music, couple of projects in the works, So
Where you at? You in Fresno?
I'm in Pasadena where the ass is greener, the grass is greener.
Nice. Damn, you about 45 minutes away. You know what? That's amazing that you're. How long are you out here now or what?
Yeah, I'm out here. Just, so
Okay.
people want to work.
Because
whatever, let's
I
do it.
don't know if you know or remember, you actually shot some beats to my man Chris Clark for us to rock with.
Yeah.
And the song that we did, I don't even know if you heard the vocals we did over your beat, but that shit is still slapping, and I'm still planning to use it. But knowing that you're here, maybe you could even, mix it with us or mix it for us.
I'll do a remix. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, because it's been some years, but the song is knocking. So
I gotta hear it. Sometimes
pushing.
them old beats to me, I gotta hear it. Sometimes them shit be. But yeah, we get up and just let me know.
I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the things that I always had a problem with, and I'm gonna say you producers. For an MC, sometimes we hear a track, and a great song is timeless, right? But every producer, if they haven't heard a song for like 6 months, they always want to change it and fix it. Like, have you ever made a beat that just said, don't touch it, even if you hear it years later? Or you just feel like you got to put your hands back on it because that is a few years old.
I mean, there's a few beats there's a few beats that I know for sure that I want to use. So, and there's beats that I don't even care about, so you never know.
All right. Somebody's claiming in the chat that they said that Pete Nice at Third Base discovered you and that you produced. I think they see you produced the album. What's that about? I never heard that.
I actually produced his album and I gave him, I taught him how to flow on that album because, we was on some, on that album, I was on some wicked killer running through the woods with a blade flow. I had that kind of flow. So he was like, yo, I'm just gonna do the psycho flow on this. So that's what we did.
Word, I didn't even know nothing about that. We toured with Third Base when they
dirty rap.
They definitely was representing Queens for sure.
It's Daddy Rich.
Yeah.
Daddy Rich did a lot of Beatnuts scratching for us in the early Beatnuts. Daddy Rich did a lot of them cuts.
Is that right?
But,
Yeah, Daddy Rich, that was my man on the road. We hung out like that.
Man, cool.
That was my guy. Somebody's also asking, what was the sample for Watch Out Now? And what's the process of making that record?
The sample for Watch Out Now was
yeah.
hijack. It was a hijack, the flute version, not the famous version. Everybody thinks it is.
That one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
It's
main one.
not the Herbie Man because everybody thinks it's Herbie Man, but it's like this other version with the flute. They got the ill flute. So
Uh,
we always digging up the crazy versions of shit. So
Word. And knowing that you, because sometimes, when you coming from watching producers and being around it, and I've dibbled and dabbled in it, when you come up with that sound, be like, ooh, nobody got this, nobody heard this. And then you turn around and somebody got your shit. Like, did you ever get at the track masters for, the J-Lo
I mean,
stuff or what?
I try to get at them and try to get at everybody, and they was talking about the statute of limitation, and basically since it was a sample, they just cleared it with the original guy and Sony, and just said fuck off, Beatnuts. And but my whole point with that shit, they need to change the laws because it's like if you listen to the J-Lo shit, she copied exactly what we created. She didn't copy what the original people created. You understand?
Yeah, she made
So
it the way that you guys presented it.
yeah, she used what we chopped up and what we did and what we made famous. That's exactly what she
Mhm.
just. It's not
So,
like whatever.
in your opinion, though, that's basically saying like you guys composed, you use you use the instruments, but you composed it in a way that made it
Exactly.
yours. And she
Exactly.
recomposed it exactly like you did,
Exactly. The same
which
tempo, the same everything, the same drum. They even took our drums and put it under them drums, and try to disguise them and all that. But it's whatever, man. You know.
did they even admit that they did it? Like, I'm like,
Uh,
well, Jam, at least admit that you fucking stole my
I was
shit.
talking with Corby Rooney on the phone one time, and he tried to get loud. I was telling him I was gonna slap the shit out of him, but but
Right.
whatever, man. It was a long time ago, and the motherfuckers.
It's a slappable offense. It's a slappable offense.
But
Or
the motherfucker.
somebody mentioned
Everybody,
you do the joint with Run
everybody know,
DMC?
everybody know where that beat came from.
Yeah, everybody know.
That's
Yeah, I mean
it.
it's blatant.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't go out and fucking remake I Get Around and say you didn't make it from Tupac, right?
Exactly.
That's where it came from.
For sure.
Word. Somebody's asking the you did a joint with Run DMC?
Uh, we did a couple of tour dates in the early with the whole Run DMC, Jam Master Jay and everybody. It was Beatnuts, Run DMC, yeah.
Okay. No, I was saying a track. I thought you did some
Track.
production for them.
We were submitting to things to Jam Master Jay, but I don't remember. I don't recall doing that.
You got to hear it.
Yeah.
I could dig it. When you first got into production, what equipment were you using? Like, what was your
My first piece I had was the SB 1200,
okay.
and then I got the S950, and I was combining them together, and then we moved up to the MPCs, and definitely just having a lot of crates helped.
Word. And you started out as a DJ, right?
Yep, and I still DJ, so.
Well, let me switch to that because a lot of people kind of talk about like in the early days being a DJ, like you had to kind of when you had to actually have records in crates. Talk about the process of getting those records and crates into a club and then getting them out. Because I know the way that I used to get in clubs, I used to carry DJ Fuse's crates with him to parties, right? And like these days, cats just run up with a laptop, but you actually had to have the collection and be able to get in and get out with your joint.
Them crates had to go with you everywhere you wanted to DJ. That was the music right there, you know. So you had to love them shits around.
Right.
Make a little section, a little reggae section, a little R&B section, and just make it at home and just bring them crates and have your set ready, you know.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
pick the right crates.
yeah.
And then you had to have a ride
Yeah,
to
you
get
have
the
a crate
crates
for
there.
everything, you know, back in those days. Word.
For real. I'm just saying, I was just super easy for everybody. So you said that I know you're out here in the LA area, but are you working on any new music? What's any new
Working
projects?
on a lot of music, and I got a project coming out with Be Real
Okay.
from Cypress Hill, so we're working on that, and we're almost pretty much, you know, pretty much done. We'd probably drop a single this year and the whole project next year. You know, with this whole COVID shit, it's like not even worth dropping anything right now, you know?
Yeah, you can't even get out and promote or go nowhere.
Yeah, I can't even go on tour and promote the shit. So it's like we just gonna wait till next year and drop the project. But yeah, I'm working on a weed strain also, psychoactive.
Okay.
So talking to some farmers out here, making
Okay,
things
so
happen.
that's not in conjunction with B Real. You're
Nah,
looking
would be
for.
real, but you know, we definitely got some plans to collabo in the future with the project, you know.
And if people want to get more information about that, where can they go? Like, is it a website or?
Well, they could go to the psycholessshop.com. You know, the
Mhm.
psycholessshop.com. We just opened up the site, and I got a lot of merch on there, you know, hoodies, t-shirts, snapbacks, everything, whatever you need, you know.
And but the weed, the
Yeah.
flower is not available. Or is it
Nah,
in shops?
flower just it,
It is in shops.
it's getting put together now, right now. We're in the middle of putting things together, you know. So definitely, you know, give it a few months, you'll be hearing about that. I'm also working on an IPA beer, you know, a Psycho IPA, you know. So,
Nice.
you know, I'm trying to make money off everything I love. I
Speaking my
love.
language.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, yeah, if you do what you love, man, it's not even work, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make.
I gotta go to work
Yeah,
and
I'm
test
like,
the
yo,
product,
I
drinking beer all day.
beer, you know. Word. So, and then the
Right.
music,
No,
you know,
I
the
mean that's
music.
what I hear. Like, I've always and the
I
music.
said, yeah, I said the
I
music
was
don't
just
stop.
gonna say I've always heard that.
Word.
Oh, the music never stops. Yeah, that's natural, right? That's always
Mhm.
coming. Um, so aside from the COVID stuff slowing down the touring and whatnot, and I know you got the IPA and the flower strand and everything, but what else? Is there something that this COVID situation is just, with everything slowing down that you've gotten into that you never thought that you would do? Something that you've explored just because now we have so much time to kind of sit, everything slowed down.
Uh, well, I definitely realize how crazy people are out there with, you know, just the way they react to this whole shit. And you know, and it's just good spending time with my family, you know. That's the good side
Mhm.
of the whole thing. You know, because usually I would be on tour
Yeah,
and run around. So it's cool.
tell me about it. My DJ always said, you gonna have that bucket hat on your site? You want that hat?
Yeah. I'm working on some things. Go to the site. It's psycholessshop.com. You know, go to the site, check out what I got. Send me a comment, whatever. Hit me on
You heard
Instagram
it.
too, Psycho Official.
Psycho, Psycho official. So say the Instagram and the website one more time. I want to make sure people
All right.
gather and get it because you definitely got to go.
All right. The Instagram is psycholess.official, and then the site is the psycholessshop.com. Real, I try to make it as simple as possible
got
because
it.
motherfuckers is retarded.
Mm. Somebody just said you had some fly Spanish honeys in your videos. They
Yeah,
noticed you.
that's that New York flavor.
Necessity, right?
Yeah.
I can dig it. Is there anything that I'm missing, like that you want the people to know about? You know, because this is the platform just to kind of share it all, right?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, you know, the site is really what's popping right now. You know, that's all, and through the site, you're gonna be able to see tour dates and whatever else I'm doing. Hit me on Instagram if you need music, features, whatever. And you know, I'm glad to see you and just talk to you and what's up with you. You know, I want to just
Now,
what's up with you.
most it's a lot going. We're gonna talk about it, and you right down the street. To be honest with you, like I said, I'm less than 40 minutes away from you,
Let
out
me
this
know,
way.
man. I'll figure a way to get out there.
Yeah, either or, I'll come to you, and I'm excited to hear for you to hear what we did to the track that you gave us as well. You know, obviously, I know a remix would be crazy, but just
All
to
right.
hear it in its original form, to even
Yeah.
let me know if you like how we rocked it. But man,
All right.
you know, I appreciate you taking out the time. I do want to have all of you guys back together. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna stay in
Yeah.
touch with you with everything, and we're gonna get it up. I want to taste that IPA. To be honest with you.
Yo, for real. So I'm gonna be letting you know about that too. You know, it's coming. I'm working on it. So
Word. And even before then, if there's anything that you want to promote or whatever, you can always jump right back in because I'm doing this it's every Thursday. So this is your platform as well.
I need that support.
Yeah. If you gotta let them know, let them know. I'm right here with you.
Sure. Hell yeah.
All right. So,
Hi, brother.
Michael Les, man, I appreciate you taking the time. It's a little
One
hectic going on. I know how life is, and we don't dealing with the same thing, but I appreciate you. You are a legend. And let's get up. I'm a huge
Word
fan.
up. Yeah, hit me up. We talk some more.
Okay,
All right.
I got you. My
All right, bro.
guy. Peace.
One love. Peace.
Get out my meeting. There you have it. Psycho Les. Bro, let me just tell you, I mean, I guess everybody that's in here, they know. I know they're known, you know, as the producers, but I was a huge fan of the mic skills just as much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, y'all heard him say it. We definitely gonna bring it back with Juju and Fashion. You know, have the entire Beatnuts back together, and I'll be a little bit more prepared. I don't know people that's just chiming in. You know, I want to take this time to give a shout out, a huge thank you, and a huge admiration to Ty and Teasy, because what you see, Ty and Teasy made it happen. You know, we lost our engineer and our YouTube guy that kind of helps us put this thing together. And within a matter of 3 or 4 days, we had to rebuild the look of the site, and we had to, you know, in the back end, learn the ins and outs of how this thing run. And I think it looks really good. So shout out to Ty and Teasy. You made it happen. I love you. You want to say something, Ty and Teasy? What was the hardest thing about it, getting this thing back together? What was the hardest thing getting this thing back together besides listening to me? Word. Yeah. Where she got it. And I absolutely word. Yeah, shout out to my partner Chris Clark. He held us down. Shout out to my man Pook Diesel from Rap Sheet Hollywood. Shout out to DJ Always, who did the time capsule mix. And so the winner, Lounge, was it Lounge? God damn it, Lounge Brown. You also get the Beatnuts time capsule mix along with your t-shirt once you tell us what it is. If you don't have it, hit me up. If you want to get one of the first 6 Going Way Back Show t-shirts, if I have your size, you can get it. Tap in, DM me, and look for the t-shirts to be exclusive to 9tshiphop.com, which is a sponsor along with dumerch.com. Get your officially licensed Digital Underground and Money B and Young Hump merchandise. Next week, our guest is A-Ball and MJG, but more importantly than that, it is Tom Teasy's birthday next Thursday. So we're gonna have a birthday party before the birthday party. So I'm letting y'all know in advance, so y'all save your money, get your virtual gifts ready. If y'all wanna, Venmo her some virtual money so she can get that gift, or if you just want to shout her out or make a card or whatever, her Instagram is TON_TEZY. Hit her up, send her something nice. Tanti's birthday next week. We'll be celebrating. Probably have some cake, some ice cream. A-Ball and MJG. Hopefully I have both of them on the show. And we just gonna party it up. All right, so sure. No, go ahead. Oh yeah, Venmo, uh, PayPal, Cash App. Are we doing Cash App again? What are we doing? Nah, I think they can. And Christine, I see you on there. I know I mentioned on Track to the Future that I got just a few of those red and tan Jersey Fit Money Being Young Hump caps. I got 2 left. So I'll definitely be showing that to the people and whoever want to grab these last 2. We got collector's items over here. Shit you can't even get on the website. You can only get it direct from me. So you'll never see more than 2 people in the world wearing your stuff, depending on what city you live in, until I make it again. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that is the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure you, if you haven't already, subscribe to Going Way Back Show YouTube channel. You want to run that, Daisy? Think you can do it? Yeah, YouTube. And subscribe, click the bell notification so that you will know every time we're on. Definitely shop at DU Merch and 9tshiphop.com. And I appreciate everybody for always sticking through this reality show that is the Going Back Show. We live in this thing, we put it together, and we fixing it in real time every week. Shout out to our DJ Always, and to everybody. Be safe out there. And until next time, people, please be easy. We out.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
It's the Goin Way Back Show with Money B,